Greetings and welcome back to my Factory Tycoon. Well, in the meantime, the furniture factory has been very profitable. As you can see at the top, I have 32.3 AC. I did that by opening up, I think, at least one more. I think it was 13 that I opened up. And I could open up 14, but why would I ever do that? Because there's so much I can do with this money. There's actually too much I can do with this money. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. Alright, I can now open up the next factory. And it's actually fairly inexpensive in comparison to the amount of money I have. I could also prestige the first factory. Also, I could go in here and buy a whole bunch more of these cogs. Where is it? How much do these guys cost? Buy 10 of them, right? Can I buy 10 of them? Right, I mean, that's pretty inexpensive there. I could do that anyway, though, right? So I have a lot of things I could do. I think that opening up the next factory is probably what we should do, though. I'm guessing that's because, you know, the first factory is going to keep cranking out money, right? So I'm going to have enough money to do another prestige, but I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to open up the next factory. First, though, I'd like to take a little trip over to here. It's only got a day and 15 hours left. I don't know if we're going to see this again, so let's just jump in here. And I got to tell you, this place is slow. I am still stuck on the same location right here because I cannot get these guys up high enough to handle that. So let me show you what I'm talking about. As you can see at the moment, I have 6.61 AB. Watch how fast this vanishes, right? Okay, increase. I'm looking at the top, by the way, to see which one is the problem. See, right now it's saying packaging is the problem. So I'm going to increase that and increase that. Packaging, delivery, and I'm out of money. Did I even get close? At least I'm getting close. I think if I get one more for each, that will do it, right? But that just means there's absolutely no chance I'm going to make anything if I open up the next one. If I open the next one, I'm just going to dig myself a ditch again. So there's no way I'm getting to 15. I guess maybe you have to have some really powerful boosts to do this, because otherwise I have no idea. I have been using some boosts. It's just that the money does not show up here. And I'm not going to do any clicking thing here because it just doesn't work. It really doesn't. It just doesn't generate a lot of money. Oh, and I didn't put them back in there. There we go. So I think the event mine is kind of done. I'm guessing I'm just going to need all kinds of amazing boosts here. I do have some 4 times here, but I don't want to waste them here because I think I'm going to need a lot more than that. Anyway, I just wanted to pop in here. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this one again anytime in the future because, let me see, what did I get for this? A couple of gems and, well, I mean, the 2 times for 30 minutes is pretty good. But I mean, that's as far as I can get. And even if I did get a little bit further, is 1-2 times for an hour? Is it really worth the amount of work? Not really. So I guess I'm just waiting for something for this to be better. I mean, maybe there's something in the laboratory that will make it better. It just seems to be kind of a waste of time. All right, so what I want to do then, as like I said, I want to open up the next factory. So let's open up the next factory. So this one is going to cost 76.8 AB. And of course, I'm going to have a lot of money to work with here. So that's all kinds of good. So let's open it up. The Sundries factory. Okay, let's see what's in the Sundries factory. Okay, so what is that? I guess we have to do this. I do have 10 to open it with, so let's do that. All right. Okay. Well, I think we were doing that in the previous one, weren't we? Okay, let's push this along. Well, you know what? Let's do some leveling because after all, I do have a lot of money. So I'm pretty sure that we can do that without any problem here, right? Actually, I can just open up the next one, can't I? But I probably should do some of this because otherwise we're not going to be able to handle it. All right, we're doing 11 per second. So I'm guessing it'll increase. No, not too much, actually. Okay, we're still doing 11 per second. All right, let's open up this. All right, now we're doing 58 per second. Let's open this one up. Now we're doing 526 per second. So far, we don't have any problems yet. It's all being handled. Looks like we have a lot of leeway here, so let's just keep opening this stuff up. Okay, 600K, not a problem. 12 million, not a problem. Although we do have a bottleneck now. All right, so let's go back over here. We have to do something about this stuff. I think we also need to put in some of these, ones that are not in use. All right, so for instance, this one's the best one we have, I think, right? 12.5, at least not in use. So why don't we just equip that? Okay, packaging. What is not in use? I got a 25% here that's not in use. You can see that the furniture factory has a nice 50% for packing now. All right, but this one here is not in use. Why don't we throw that in? Okay, trucks. They're pretty much all the same. So why don't we just throw that one in? Okay, so it's got its own stuff. Now, I don't know about managers. Let's see. What do we have? Yeah, again, the problem, it doesn't seem to tell you which ones you're using. See, the other ones, when I went to the other ones over here, it tells you, see, it's got the little thing here. It tells you what's actually in use. The thing is, if I assign a manager who's being used, actually, let's do this. If I assign a manager who's being used, but is actually being used somewhere else, well, the problem is that they just take it away from the other one. So I guess, I'm just going to leave them empty for now. All right, so how are we doing? All right, we're behind, so we have to level these guys up a bit. Well, we kind of knew that was going to happen. Why don't we just go to here and say next, right? So this one is going to go, boom. Okay, that one's up to 50. That should do us for a while. I could probably, you know what? Just do it again, right? All right, this one down here, 50 and 100. And I'm just going to turn that off because that's dangerous. All right, so how are we doing? Okay, we have a lot of leeway there. All right, near 400 million worth. I'm pretty sure we can just start working over here. Oh, how long is that going to take? Is it going to let me watch 2 videos? And there we go. Okay, so new room unlocked. I guess that's a cap? Kind of looks like a cap. All right, the first one was like a chest, I guess. Oh, hold on a second. All right, it's over here. Even though, let's face it, I'm not going to get very much from it. Actually, that was surprisingly a lot, considering the factory. All right, I'm just going to grab those. Okay. Oh, and we got a rare. Okay, so what do you use for? All right, I guess I could look around to see. All right, you know what? I'm not going to concern myself with managers right now because they're really only good for little boosts. All right, and let's unlock that one. And let's unlock that one because it's just billions, and billions is nothing. All right, this one here. Although we're way behind, I'm going to have to do some boosting. All right, let's see. And trillions. Okay, now this one might be a problem here, right? Okay, so that's going to be 6 hours, and already it doesn't seem... Okay, it's giving me a video. I wonder if it's going to let me watch 12 videos, though. That's kind of asking a lot. But we are way behind. How far behind are we? Okay, trillions against millions. All right, so let's do some increases here. Okay, no, actually I wanted to go into here, and we'll hit the old flag. All right, let's do an increase up here. Okay, that's up to 200. How's that doing? Okay, that'll do the job. All right, so we'll come over here and we'll do the same thing. Boom. And then immediately I'm going to get it off of that. Okay, so that is doing very well. All right, very well indeed. So this factory is now doing 177 billion per second. I don't know how many videos it's going to let me watch. Okay, so what is going on here? Oh, this is new products. All right, so we got that one, which is like a little, I guess it's a lunchbox, and that looks like a cap. All right, so we got some stuff for that. I was wondering what that was all about. And of course, we have some, I guess, achievements here. Number of factories, 2, and I got 5 gems for that. It's the same number as using the trains here. Hold on a second. Claim, open, and stuff, and then that, and that. All right, let's see how many videos it lets me watch. All right, unfortunately, it has stopped allowing me to do videos. I cut about an hour off of it, and it won't let me watch any more videos here for 2 hours. So we're kind of stuck because I have no intention of spending 307 gems for that when it's just going to happen naturally, right? So I guess we could do some boosting here, but you know, the problem with that is the amount of money I'm making here is insignificant in comparison to the first one. And it is the same currency too. So there really isn't any reason to do that. You know, I mean, look at it. I'm making 177 billion per second. Even if I was to get that in the trillions, even if I was to get that to AA, which would probably spend all of my money up there, it's still insignificant in comparison to what the other one is making. So, what do you got? Okay, a couple of cards. Okay, those are actually, that's actually a very good one. The press. Oh, we got 2 rares. Nice, nice. All right, speaking of which, I don't think I equipped one here. I might as well give it one of these rares. Is that better? Okay, which one? Is it telling me which one is equipped? Because I know one of these is equipped in the other factory, and I'm not seeing it. I think it's the third one. All right, well, you know what? Here, we'll just equip this one. Is that one already? Okay, it's telling me now. 44%. Hold it a minute. Let's go back. Right, okay, so this one is fine. All right, hold it a second. Equip. That one is fine. Where's that wonderful view you just gave me? All right, I guess we're not going to see that. Can I hit this? All right, there we go. All right, so the event factory has one too, and they all have it. It's a little weird the way they do this, though. Why can't they just do that wonderful thing where they show you which factory it's attached to, you know? Again, like this. This is great because you can see the little icon there. You know exactly what's being used in each location there. So I don't know why they can't do that with the managers and the presses. It just doesn't make any sense. By the way, it's going to keep giving me that indication until I select them. Why is... Oh, you know what that probably is? It's this one. I can do the pork press. But, you know, I would have to spend those little star tokens up there. And I don't want to spend them on, like, uncommons, right? I mean, if I get rares, I'll do that. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. All right, and this. Okay, so this one is basically waiting for the timer to go out, and then we can advance it. We certainly have the money for it. And it seems that this money I'm getting is kind of based on the first factory, because otherwise, why is it giving me AB? That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? All right, so there's not a lot more that we can do here. Nope. So we're just going to pop back to the original one. Yeah, I mean, that one is making trillions, and I'm making 188 AA per second here. And it's the same currency. Yeah, I mean, I could hit that button and advance it. But you know what the problem with doing that is that I would overrun the factory. How far behind is it? I would overrun the factory if I did that. But you know, maybe that's not such a bad idea. You know what I think is actually a better idea? Let's go to the lab. I don't want to do the prestige because I'd like to save that for an episode for itself. Why don't we go to the lab and see what we can do there, because we do have a lot of money. Like, for instance, this one right here. We can boost the income in the furniture factory, right? All right, let's buy some nuts, because that's a nutsy thing to do. All right, let's buy 10, because look, it's just like insignificant. Oh, wow, the next 10 is really expensive, isn't it? Okay, well, you know what? We can get something. What is this? Oh, the income in the Sundries factory. You know what the problem with that is? We're not making any money in the Sundries factory. Oh, wow. I can increase that with just one. Okay, so this would be unlocking it, right? That's unlocking it, and this is just increasing it. It'll be 1, it'll be 2, it'll be 3, like that. Let me just see these other things here. What is that? Oh, expansion reduction. Okay. And what is this one? Add boost duration. Okay, so this is kind of familiar. What's the big one? Add boost income factor? Okay, what is this? Manager skill research. Okay, but you know, the problem is that these are activatables. They're not there like doing passives all the time. So, I mean, I don't really care as much about them, especially since these skills don't really last a very long time, you know? It's not like other games like that. Okay, what about the train? What does this do? Train coin reward. Is that really something? It's not. It's actually asking for a different. Are they all asking for different ones? Wait a minute. Oh, I just noticed that. It's asking for a different. Let's just see for a second. Okay, they're kind of expensive, aren't they? It seems to be a different price though, because the golden ones were asking for. Look, this one here is asking for 10, which is 2.91 AB. Now, if we go back to the first one. Oh, by nuts. This one is asking for 118 AC. The first one really wasn't very expensive. We bought that the first time. What is this one? Actually, it's kind of the same. Is that what we spent the last time? I have no idea. All right, you know, we can't really do any of those. I don't think this is really very useful at the moment. Maybe after, but boosting this one to make more money, that sounds like a really good idea, especially with the prestige coming up. So why don't we just increase that? So it's going to be a plus 22, plus 24, plus 26. And how many do I have? Oh, I'm one short. I could buy one more. I can buy one more. I have enough money to buy one more. Boom. There we go. All right, so we can just make this 5 and make it a plus 28%. All right, and I am out of nuts. And I also spent, actually I didn't spend a lot of my money. It just kind of escalates really quickly, whereas it wasn't a lot of money for that 10, but the next 10 is going to be a lot. All right, let's go back in here. All right, we are doing 201 AA per second now, where it was, I believe it was 177 AA per second, so definitely doing better with that. And it looks like we're going to get some more money, an extra 30 of that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would spend for more money from that, unless it was a really significant amount. All right, and some cards of those fellows. All right, so this factory is making us a lot of money. No question about it. So what I'm going to do, of course, is we're going to wait for the Sundries factory to be able to advance. We'll probably take a quick look at that at the next video and advance it a little bit because we have so much money to do that. But I think the big thing is going to be the prestige. How much? Okay, we need 142 AD for the next one. Okay. And I noticed that the Sundries factory starts with a better multiple, which I guess kind of makes sense. But once we prestige it, you know, how much am I going to get for this? All right, I don't want to hit the button because I don't want it to spend the money. I would be interested in the new multiple we're going to get for the furniture factory. But I guess we're going to have to wait until next time. So anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, and then what do we get? Cards. Hold on. Cards. If it's not blue, I don't care. See ya.